Hello, Liz here with another craft. So today is Monday, August the 10th of 2020, in case you're watching this on the replay years down the road or whenever. If you like this video, please feel free to sprinkle the love, as we say in the crafting world. And I would love for you to follow, like, and let me know that you're on my page here, Liz's Craft page. And today we're going to take this plastic cutting board from the Dollar Tree and we're going to create some home decor using this $1 plastic white cutting board. Now you can get these in red or white at the Dollar Tree. So the first thing we're going to do is take our Mod Podge, and this is just a matte Mod Podge, and if I can get it open, okay, here we go. And you want to clear out this that's in your lid so it doesn't stick to your container. So I have this just scrap piece of material, and I measured it to the inside portion right here of the cutting board, and we're going to Mod Podge that on. So I'm just taking my brush that I like so much, and I'm just putting a generous amount of Mod Podge on my cutting board. And this is going to be a fall project. So I try to change it up every now and then, do a fall one, do something that's not fall, or do a couple days of fall and then do something that's not. So this is just another fall project that we're going to do. Put my lid back on my Mod Podge. Put my brush in my water, and then I'm just going to take this piece of material and I'm going to lay it on top of where I put the Mod Podge. And then I'm going to smooth it down. Hi Dave, how are you? I saw your truck outside, so I know you're back. Okay, so I just smoothed it all down, so there we have a nice smooth surface. And then I got this Happy Fall Y'all truck with the pumpkins in it from Dollar General. It was $1. It was on a metal stake, and I just took the stake off. I heated it up with my glue gun and pulled the stake off. And we're going to take these towering mountain blocks, or towering tower blocks, falling tower blocks, whatever they're called, from the Dollar Tree. We're taking 2 of them, so it will give this a little dimension. So to work with metal, you kind of have to use your high temperature glue gun, or it won't stick very well. So I'm just going to put a couple of strips of glue. I'm going to put this block on the top part of the truck on the inside. Hi Alice, how are you? Glad to see you here. And then I'm going to take the other block and put it right here. And this will just make my truck stand off a little bit from the piece we're creating. Just thought that would give it a little dimension. And then we're just going to put hot glue here and here. And we're going to put it on our piece. Now this actually is a quick little project. It doesn't take very long. And I thought with the stripe in the material, it kind of looked like a road. So we have our truck that says Happy Fall Y'all going down the road with pumpkins in it. And then we're just going to add a bow. So I have several different ribbons here, and I'm just going to cut it. Probably going to cut a couple pieces from each ribbon. Not sure exactly how long it is, but as you can see, it's just a little bit longer on either side of our board. And I got this here from the Dollar Tree, and it's just this real pretty plaid with some metallic in it, and then it has the wire edge with the metallic around the edge. I just thought it was real pretty. And then we're going to do this pumpkin ribbon, also from the Dollar Tree. Hi Lisa, how are you? And it has some little sparkles on it. So again, I'm just going to cut 2 pieces. So there's 2 ribbons, and then I have this one here that's just a, it's like a burlappy looking ribbon, again from the Dollar Tree. It's orange and then has some gold on the edge. So I'm going to cut 2 pieces of it. And then I have this ribbon here, also from the Dollar Tree. It's a burlappy ribbon, but it has leaves in it. I thought, you know, since the truck has leaves in it and pumpkins in it, these 2 ribbons would go really well with what we're making here. So I'm going to cut 2 pieces of it. And then I just have this scrap piece of burlap that I had gotten from the Dollar Tree probably 2-3 years ago. I'm just going to, from the piece that I have, I'm just going to cut it in half. And I'll use it. And then I'm going to use some raffia. So this is just some raffia that I got from the Goodwill store. I think it was 99 cents. So I'm just going to take a piece of it. This looks like a pretty good piece. The stuff is pretty messy, but okay. So that's a good size piece right here. So we have our raffia. And then I just have a piece of jute that I'm going to tie the ribbon with. So we're just going to make a quick little sloppy bow, or whatever you want to call it. I'm going to start with this ribbon just because it's wider, and I'm just kind of making a little X, not too big. And then I'm going to do the burlap. And I think I want my either my leaves or my pumpkin ribbon on top. I'm not sure exactly which one I want right now. You know what? I think I'm going to go with the leaves right now. Put the leaves on next. How's everybody today? I went to get some lab work done. And when I got to the clinic, well, I didn't get to the clinic actually. I got to the building and they're like, oh yeah, the computers are down. So you either have to come back another day, or if you need the labs now, you're going to have to go to the main building. I'm like, yay, wonderful. So I did go over to the other building, and of course you had to wait a longer time because then people from both places were there waiting to be seen for their lab work. And then tomorrow I get to go for a CAT scan. Tomorrow I will be doing the craft at 2 o'clock because I do have a CAT scan earlier that morning. Okay, so I put my raffia on top here, and I have my bow, and I'm just going to squeeze it up a little bit. And then I'm going to take my jute. I'm going to make a loop. I'm going to take the loop. I'm going to put it on top of my bow. Then I'm going to put the ends. Wait. Let me do this. Let me cut this a little bit. I don't know if I can cut with my left hand with these scissors. Nope. There we go. So I'm going to fold my jute in half. So I'm going to take my loop to the front. So my loop is in the front. Yeah, Alice, it's just a checkup. I had cancer in 2017, so I've been cancer-free 6 months after chemotherapy in 2017. So I've been cancer-free since September 2017, and this is just a checkup, just to make sure that all is well, and everything should be well. So I'm just taking my knot to the back here. Let's get this out of the way. And I'm just going to tie it down. So I'm going to tie it pretty tight. Thank you for the thumbs up, Alice. Okay. So I got my knots there. I got my little bow here. Now we could cut the raffia, the ends of it, and I think I will. Or you could leave it. I am cancer-free since the end of 2008. Congratulations, Alice. You got to ring that bell when you were done with your chemo. What kind of cancer did you have, if you don't mind sharing? I had lymphoma, non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. TES. Oh, breast cancer. Yes, I know many people that have breast cancer. Even my mother-in-law had breast cancer. It's kind of a hard cancer to get rid of and then get it to stay gone. Well, I'm so glad you're cancer-free, Alice. Congratulations. So I'm just dovetailing the ends of the ribbons just to give them a more polished look. And since, let's see, 6 months of treatment turned into a year. Oh, wow. Sorry about that, Alice. Mine was just 6 months, thank God. Thank God. Okay, and then I'm just trimming up the ends a little bit if I think they're too long as I'm dovetailing them. Now, if you don't want to dovetail your ends, you don't have to. You could just cut them at an angle. That'll kind of keep them from, what do you call it? Like when they, raveling. It'll keep them from raveling out. Okay, so we got this one side right here. And now we're going to do the other side. What do you guys think? Okay, so I'm going to keep going here. You could do a couple of the ribbons together when you're doing this. you don't have to do fall. You can do whatever, whatever you want. I just thought this was a cute one because it had the little fall truck, and I'd only paid $1 for it at the Dollar General. So it was the only thing I found there that I wanted that was something I could redo. I mean, they had other stuff for like $3, $4, $5, $6 and on up, but if I'm going to turn them into something else, I don't like to pay a whole lot of money for it. So I like getting stuff for $1. And did any of you all get any of those farmers market calendars from the Dollar Tree? Let me show you. We did, where did you get the board? The board is just one of those plastic cutting boards from the Dollar Tree. They come in red or white, depending on what Dollar Tree you go to. The one I normally go to just had the red, so I went to a different one. They had the white, so I got 2 of them. And as we're doing this, let me show you something else I did with it. So yesterday I did this with the other cutting board. So I just glued these are planks, just planks that I had cut off, that my husband had cut off the ends of a wooden blinds that we were no longer using. And so I just glued those on. But like I said, when you're working with wood, glass, or metal, it is better to use a high heat hot glue gun, because the low heat one, it doesn't work as well. So I hot glued these on, and then I stenciled over top of it, and I thought that turned out really well too. So this is what we have so far for this one. Oh, and then with the calendar. So Alice, you said you found the calendar. Well, I know a lot of people are having problems finding the calendar. So I found some more. So I do have some extra. And if somebody would like me to send them one, please sprinkle the love for one of my videos. Hi, Gilda. And send me your address, and I will send you a calendar. I think I have 3 extra. Okay, so we have our messy bow here with our ribbons, and I'm just fanning it out a little bit so you can see each of the ribbons. Can't see the back one too much. Maybe I cut a little bit too much off the ends of it. Let me cut off a little bit more of this burlap, and maybe you can see the other one better. So let's do that. There we go. I think that's working a little bit better. So there, you can see the you can see it a little bit better anyway. Let me continue. Cut a little bit more of the burlap off. Get this one here. Okay. And let me cut this down a bit. It's just a little bit too long. Okay, so this is what we have, and I'm going to cut my ends off. I have an extra if someone needs one. Well, thank you, Alice. That's sweet. So I'm going to cut the ends off of my my jute, and then I'm just going to glue this, hot glue this right there. And usually I put like a button or a sunflower or something in the middle. But you know what? I kind of like the jute there. I think I'm just gonna leave it just like that. And this is what we have for today. This is our craft. So I hope you guys try this out. It was very inexpensive. Like I say, the board came from the Dollar Tree for $1. This it was a metal stake. It had a stake on it. Thank you, Alice. And I took the stake off and we just glued it on there with some Jenga blocks in between so it stands out a little bit. Hi Tracy, how are you? And then we just made our bow with the ribbons that we have. Okay, so that's it for our craft for today. I will see you tomorrow, probably at 2 o'clock, because like I said, I do have an appointment. And I'll figure out what we're going to do as a craft, and I'll put a picture of it out there on Liz's craft page before I go live tomorrow. And bye, Alice. And please remember to do this with my videos. I would appreciate it. And if you have anything that you want me to do in a craft, just let me know and I'll see if I can do it, and if I can, I'll put a video out there for you. But I'll be back tomorrow, so until then, keep crafting. Bye.